grateful for it. You are grateful for the abundance you have now and the abundance that you have every day.
Your first step toward YouTube success is finding something you're passionate about.
You guys, it is my favorite time of the year. I absolutely love the start of a new year, setting goals, resolutions, reflecting on the past year. This is really my time to thrive, but another reason why I love it is because a ton of YouTubers are sharing how much money they made on YouTube the previous year, and I just find those videos so freaking fascinating. And I know that you guys like them too, because some of my most successful videos on my channel are talking about how much money I make with YouTube, whether it was how long it takes to get monetized on YouTube, my first YouTube paycheck, affiliate marketing, anything money related you guys are really into. And I absolutely love this topic because one, I think money is so taboo and it should be talked about more. Two, it's extremely educational. If you think that the only way you can make money with YouTube is just from your ads, you're wrong and you're missing out on really big opportunities to scale your business and your brand, and I'm gonna share that in this video. But also, I want these videos to be motivational for you guys. I want them to be inspiring, because if you're at the point where you're like, I wanna quit, I'm not making any money with YouTube, I'm putting so much time and effort into it, I'm never gonna turn this thing into a full-time job, then I want to let you guys in on a little secret, because in 2019, I ended up making $19,000 total from my business. And in 2020, in this video, guys, I'm going to share exactly how much money I made, not only from my YouTube ads, but also just total net income for my business. But before we jump to my computer and really get into it, I just need you guys to know that I started my YouTube channel in 2017. I started my brand in 2016. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing how much money I made in 2020, but this was not an overnight success story. It took me years of hard work to build my brand to the point where it's at now. And right now, my main YouTube channel has 300,000 subscribers. So if you're just now looking to get started on YouTube and you think you're going to make a ton of money right off the bat, that's just not the case. And I would never, ever recommend getting started with YouTube because of the money. If you watched my 2020 recap video, then you would know that this past year was absolutely transformative for my brand. And honestly, you didn't even have to watch that video. If you were subscribed to my channel at the end of 2019 or beginning of 2020, then you really watched the growth happen this past year. I ended up generating 264,000 new subscribers on my main channel, and that channel alone ended up generating 9.7 million views. I then started a vlog channel this year, which ended up getting to 10,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and that generated over 300,000 views. So total, all of my channels, all of the videos that I launched this year, I ended up getting 10 million views, and I'm gonna share exactly how much money I made from those views on my YouTube channel. But the first place that I wanna start is Social Blade, because I can't even tell you the amount of times I have gotten a DM or a comment saying, no way you're making that much money, you probably only make $2,000 to $3,000 a month. And when you're looking at Social Blade, I get it. Now, if you have no idea what Social Blade is, I highly recommend not getting started with this platform. I think it's one of the easiest ways to fall into a comparison trap, because on Social Blade, you can search anyone's YouTube channel and take a look at how many subscribers they're getting every month, what are their views like every month, and if you're comparing other people's channels to your channel, I think it can be toxic and not good for the growth within your own brand. But the one area that I just want to share with you guys is the estimated earnings. So they do estimated monthly earnings, and this is just based off of my main channel, as well as estimated yearly earnings. So right here for monthly, they think I'm making about $164 to $2,600 a month, which is a pretty big gap in terms of my earnings, but I can honestly say this is completely false. Even just from my ads alone, I'm making way more than that, and I am of course going to share that in this video. But then for estimated yearly earnings, it's saying about $2,000 to $31,000. So without wasting any more of your time, let's take a look at my main channel and how much money I ended up earning just from my ads alone in 2020. I have 2020 selected up top here so you guys know the stats are right, and I ended up earning $88,717.64 just from my main channel alone. And as you guys can see right over here, that's from 9.7 million views. Actually, more specifically, this is the exact amount of views that I ended up earning this year. And my most profitable day was actually on December 2nd, and I ended up generating $589.32 just in that one day. But I want to share with you guys guys, like, how the heck is that possible? How did I actually end up earning that much money from just this one YouTube channel? If you've watched any other video on my channel where I talk about making money from YouTube ads, then you would have heard me mention CPM and RPM, and those two things really determine how much money you're going to be able to make off of your YouTube channel just from your ads alone, okay? So the very first one is your CPM, which stands for cost per 1,000 views, and that's how much advertisers are willing to pay per 1,000 views to get an ad on your YouTube channel. But it changes based off of every single channel and every single video on your channel, so that's really important to note. The other one, your RPM, is how much money you specifically are making per 1,000 views. And I always hesitate to say this, YouTube takes 50%, and I only want you guys to think about that in terms of your CPM, because when I say I made $88,000 for my YouTube channel last year, that doesn't mean, oh, 50% YouTube gets, so I only get $44,000. No, that's not true. YouTube doesn't actually share with you their cut in terms of your estimated revenue. They only share with you their cut in terms of your CPM. So that's how much advertisers are willing to pay. If you cut that in half, your RPM should be about 50% of what your CPM is. Now, it's an average, okay? So it may not be exactly 50%, but if you're just curious how the heck that works, that's how it works. So for my main channel in 2020, my average CPM was $17.61 and my RPM was $9.16. But something else that I want to share with you guys is if I scroll down right here, you can see my top earning videos. So one video that I launched this year that I've mentioned so many times in other videos on my YouTube channel was how to start a YouTube channel in 2020. And I ended up launching that video at the beginning of quarantine, and it took off, not only in terms of views, but also in terms of my revenue. This one video alone ended up generating $19,000, almost $20,000, which is crazy. But then some of my other top performing videos right here, this one and this one were both launched in 2019. So even though I launched a video over a year ago, it's still making me a good amount of money. And to be my second and third top earning videos in 2020, but that's just one of my YouTube channels. So in May of 2020, I ended up starting a vlog channel that didn't end up getting monetized until July of 2020. But from that other channel, I ended up earning $3,639.67, which brings me to a total of $92,373.19 just from my YouTube ads alone. And that's clearly enough to be a full-time salary. I mean, when I graduated college, my first full-time job, I was making $30,000 a year. So to be making $90,000 a year just for my YouTube ads is absolutely insane. But guys, that's not even 50% of how much money I ended up earning in 2020. Here's the thing when it comes to running an online business, all of my income is really reliant on external sources. As a full-time YouTuber, I don't have a guaranteed paycheck every other week. It's just not how it is for me. So if I'm relying 100% on just my YouTube ads, what happened if 1 month AdSense was down and I didn't receive my payment, you know? So I am a firm believer in diversifying your income and having multiple different income streams just in case something happens. I don't own YouTube. I don't own Google, so I don't have any control whether I actually get that payment or not. So I have 4 main income streams. The first one is obviously YouTube ads, like we just talked about. Whenever I create a video, upload it to YouTube, there's an ad that appears at the beginning, middle, and end of my videos, and based off the length of the video, I can have multiple ads in the center. So I really recommend, if you're trying to make more money off of YouTube, create videos that are over 8 minutes long. Increases your opportunity to have ads that your viewers see, which then ends up resulting in more money in your pocket. My second income stream is affiliate marketing, and I'm actually just gonna link to a video right here, and I'll include it in the description bar down below, that goes over what affiliate marketing is and how you can start making money with it. But affiliate marketing was actually my second top performer in terms of my revenue. It's huge, guys, and the more you do it, it just kind of builds up, and it can lead to a really big payday in the end. So I highly recommend getting started with affiliate marketing. Then I have got my own paid products. So I have got digital products such as an ebook, a workbook, presets, and other things that I sell. So whenever you guys purchase those, I get paid from that. And then the very last thing is sponsorships, which you've probably heard a lot of other YouTubers share that this video is sponsored by somebody. This video is not sponsored by anybody, but you receive a payment to have basically an ad slot within your video, a commercial from a company, and I get paid that way as well. But I do want to share total in 2020 how much money I ended up earning from my business, and it was $222,967.77. But that was before all of my expenses, and obviously it is expensive to run a business, to have all this camera gear and other equipment and things. So my net profit for 2020 was around $206,000. But another disclaimer, guys, that's before taxes. When you work for yourself, you have to pay taxes. There's no paycheck that taxes are automatically being taken out of. You have to pay them. So I pay estimated quarterly taxes, and actually in January, guys, I owe $30,000. I'm hoping that you got something from this video, whether it was, wow, I really need to diversify my income because I'm relying on one income stream. Like, I didn't even share this, but affiliate marketing, I'm a part of not one affiliate marketing network, but two. And then there's several companies that I work directly with. So in reality, affiliate marketing could be like 8 different income streams for me. And it's just good for the overall health of your business to diversify your income. I really, really recommend it. But maybe you just saw this as motivation or inspiration to stick with it, keep going. You can turn YouTube into a business. You do have to be business savvy, I will say, but it's 100% possible. And I can't thank you guys enough for subscribing to my channel, for watching my videos, for supporting me through all of this. You guys are the absolute freaking best. And I'm hoping that you guys like this video. So if you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel down below, and I will see you guys back here on Tuesday with another one. Bye, guys.